And Mama Vioso Boaje is here. Pink lady, how are you?
Have you checked your breast today? Not you. But if you're a woman and you're watching me, my question is, have you checked your breast today? Have you felt it today? Is breast, what are you doing?
It affects
men.
Okay,
yeah, there's a little percentage 1%. Of men, so yeah.
It's just, I've been reading on it. Yesterday when you did the interview, then I started reading. They said men to...
So you learned how to check? That's not how you check it. You check it in front of a mirror. Make sure you do it right. It's one of the things that we'll be learning in this month of October, even as we seek to create a lot of awareness about breast cancer. With that said, good morning to you. If you're just joining us, you've missed a lot. But that's why we're here to continue. So we're making up with the newspapers. We'll check out the online portals as well. And kindly send me a message if you've got something to say to us, or if you've got a comment to make on the news that you've just seen, or the newspapers yet to come. Send us a message. Roland is confusing me.
I'm not confusing you.
But can I say thank you to Benis Abubedu for this?
Yeah. Where's mine?
She's such a creative.
I'm supposed to have
That's it. Well, so tomorrow then you can rock something like this. But
yeah, pink. Now, it's a pink month though.
Yeah, it's a pink month. Do it for the women. This one is for the ladies.
I think I need to go about checking women's breasts and see how it feels.
What, you're like an expert?
Yeah, now I think I have great knowledge. You know, since yesterday after the interview, I started reading about it. So I just have to be checking, go around.
Any volunteers to get Roland to check it for you?
Yeah, I think Benis.
Let's do the Daily Graphic.
I can call Benis. Benis, come over.
She hasn't asked for help.
Okay.
Why are you targeting Benis?
Oh no, it's like you are married, she's not. You know, it's easier to do it on the married women. No.
Let's do the Daily Graphic News.
Your husband may be watching and may not like, even though it's a practical example of how to teach people. You know, media is supposed to...
But your wife would like the fact that you're going
my
around
wife,
checking.
I'll do it for my wife at home. But, you know, media is supposed to inform, educate, and entertain. So this is the information that we're giving you every time. The education part is how we do it, you know.
Yeah. Okay. While Roland tries to play with that, he's not a great checker, by the way. Why don't we bring you our message for today? Because we have a breast cancer moments every morning here on the show throughout this month. And I thought yesterday we opened it up. Why don't we just repeat the message from yesterday so we all get it? And then we know that we're starting right. So here we go with the message for today. Okay, so we can't drum it hard enough. Early detection, that's the whole deal. Watch out for our conversations every morning here on the show. But of course, we've got our breast cancer moment to share with you as well. Roland, yesterday I promised you a song in the spirit of Nigeria 1057. I found the song, so we'll play it, but not now. Let's do the newspapers first.
Right.
You will love it. There's a gentleman in Nigeria called Timmy, and he has this
Timmy Tayo.
No, this is Dakolo.
And the Timmy
song
Dakolo.
Is Great Nation. It's a great piece of song, and we will share it with you.
We'll share it with you.
Let's do the graphic. Front page of the Daily Graphic newspaper. That's it. This is like a rare photograph, you know. We won't neglect agric because of oil, says President. But that's the picture I'm talking about is one with the president and Asante Henry Otumfuo to the second during the 70th anniversary of the Cocoa Board in Kumasi. That was marked yesterday. But this, what were they talking about?
Talking about how agri could be improved, especially in the Western region. So you see the president's son is saying that Western region.
I totally disagree with you. But also on the front page of the Daily Graphic, Ekuapem Jasehine to unveil youth agenda at Ojura. 470 million megawatt power ship connected to national grid. Government to consider SNIT funds for mortgage, according to Atachia. A little bit of that on page 20 for you in the graphic newspaper of today. All right, let's get to page 20. Here we go. Story says, very soon low and middle income earners who are lamenting over their inability to access mortgage facilities or build houses will heave a sigh of relief as the Ministry of Works and Housing is working for a credible national mortgage facility to provide opportunities for workers to acquire houses. And the Minister of Works and Housing, Mr. Samuel Atachia, said the ministry would seek cabinet approval on the proposal to invest between 30 and 40% of SNIT funds in the proposed credible mortgage system to ensure that all workers had access to mortgage facilities. Mortgage is one of the things that if you don't plan well, you just put your head into it, it would probably drown you. A lot of people are suffering from it. Sometimes the property could even be taken away from you. And if you're unfortunate and you got onto the system with a dollar-rated facility, then you know that you'll be paying so much right now because things haven't been the same with the exchange rates. So, well, we see how this one goes.
Do we have city facilities for arrangement for for mortgage?
Yeah, they always convert it to CDs.
No. That's the pricing.
As in, yeah.
The payment is in cities.
Yes.
But when you're going to be engaged, when you're signing on, it's in dollars. The negotiator.
Oh, not always.
Are you sure?
Yeah. They can just, okay, I'm not sure, but I'm just thinking that, but they can convert
because
it
I know,
and make it
I know the majority of the
transaction.
houses are sold in dollars. But when you're paying, of course, you pay. So
no, it's rather when they
exchange the rate is going higher. That's when you pay higher cities, a lot more cities. Yeah, but it's always pegged in dollars. Yeah. The real estate companies, they'll tell you that
they buy their things in
exactly, and all that.
Yeah,
that's what makes the mortgage system for low-income earners and middle-income earners not.
Exactly. And to think that you could probably be paying that high amount, depending on how much you're earning for about 20 years or 25 years.
You'll be paying.
Yeah, that could drown you. Back page of the Daily Graphic newspaper, Ghana increases export to China. Story says Ghana's export to China amounted to $990 million in the first half of this year, representing a 91.3% increase in trade volumes. The Chinese ambassador to Ghana, Ms. Sun Bohong, has stated. So this is good because we've always been complaining that we're bringing a lot of things into. I should have given it to you to do that. We've always been complaining that. No, I didn't.
It's a Chinese name.
It's a Chinese name.
Mama,
so how do you pronounce
Ms. Sun Bohong.
Okay. The difference is huge.
Well, Chinese why is that? It's
oh my God. So you can continue to read the rest of the story on the back page of the Daily Graphic, but at least we are sending some things into China. It's not just China.
I'm surprised that we're almost getting to $1 billion. How?
Yeah, this
is it that it's Chinese companies that are exporting from Ghana, or that they're Ghanaian companies that are?
Okay, so cultural and people-to-people exchanges and cooperation between China and Ghana had been increasing significantly over the years. Currently, she said there were 5,516 Ghanaian students studying in China, a number that she described to have ranked top of all African students in China for 3 consecutive years. The ambassador added that the Chinese government had been continuously providing human resource training programs to the Ghanaian government. So a breakdown of all the things that we've been doing with China. I hope that is not just human resource exchanges. I hope that it's something that we are actually sending there. Okay, but details of that, I'll leave the rest for you to read. Also on the back page of the paper, Ghana Water Company Limited introduces electronic billing system. Finally, the Ghana Water Company Limited has begun the transition of its billing system from paper, to electronic in 4 regions.
You buy water?
The regions are the Greater Accra, Central, Western, and Ashanti. Let me answer you. No, I not directly, but you know how some of the areas are trying to be independent.
So you're using it for free?
We've got a central borehole system. Yeah. So it's not just me using it. It's the small community where I live.
Where do you live?
I said there's a small community
You're
where
not even
I
connected
live.
to Ghana.
That's how it works.
The
No,
road
we're
you
not.
use, which one? Is it Ghana Road?
Oh, the road is under construction.
It's also central.
No, it's not. It's a central government's development project. It's a Ghana
You don't
highway.
pay bill. You are telling us that you are using
I
mechanized.
do pay bill. I do.
Water bill?
Yes,
But
I
you
pay
pay
water
to-
bill to the developer.
Oh, no way.
That's what it means.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's because of particularly where she lives. I'm just teasing her, though. I know.
Yeah, you know, it's because they say that I think they haven't extended. Ghana Water has not extended.
Hasn't come to your.
The pipes. Either they
She lives in
like,
a very.
I live in a village.
Flash area, but you have to.
I live in a village.
It's located in a village.
I live in a village.
Flash area.
Okay, so there are a lot more stories in the Daily Graphic newspaper. We have to start running. Let's do the times.
Because I think time is up. We have to call in Benedict also for the latest sports stories. But let's do the Ghanaian Times. On the front page, we have police soup on criminals in Accra. Arrest 156 suspects, including 11 foreigners. I remember back in the day, I used to go on these criminal soaps or police soaps with ACP Kofi Boache then. Commander 1. And then that's on page 3. And then we have other stories. The government to establish housing fund to address housing deficits. We're just talking about houses and where we live, etc. Mortgage. I don't know whether I was reading something on the news media yesterday, Mama Via, about how they're going to use what did they call it?
Shazza?
Or is it on the Daily Graphic also?
The
SNIT contributions for mortgage.
Yes, the same story.
I don't know whether.
Yeah, same story.
President congratulates GJ and Ram rolling out for money. Former President Kufuor.
In line with that, we're talking about our profession today.
Yes.
But also in the spirit of Seth Kwame Boateng and Joseph Opoku Gakpo bringing honors, and it captures all of us. So, Seth has been winning a lot of awards, some CIMG awards as well.
Winning a lot of awards,
yeah,
and making great strides.
Exactly. But, these are some of the positive things that you hear. But really, today we're digging into the profession. Sometimes when I hear children say, I want to be a journalist, like I don't know whether to encourage them to be journalists or to tell them, get another profession on the side, So, but that's not just for us to say. We will have great conversations.
But this is what I do. I try not to talk about my work at home.
See, you are hoping that they won't choose it.
No,
Tell me.
because I'm the first role model for them.
Are you hoping, truth, tell us the truth.
That they don't become?
Are you hoping that they will not choose your kind of profession?
Not that I'm hoping, they will not. It's not hope. We would, but I mean, it's a great profession because if I tell you the confidence and the knowledge I have because of the profession is great. And the number of people I know and the things you can do just because of the profession, you never know.
Sometimes we don't have the best of conditions. So we're going to zero in today.
Not from the workplaces, but generally when you consider you have the best of conditions. We won't live ban on small-scale mining now. Because journalists, we are good. We've produced great politicians like over the years.
Don't start naming lots of them.
Yeah, so please. We like politics.
So why don't they stay in the game? Why do they go
you have to
somewhere
aspire.
else?
Lawyers become politicians, so why is that journalists?
But they never stop becoming or being lawyers.
But you can still practice if you want to. Yeah.
All right.
Back page, First Lady launches Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Trade Ministry to establish mechanization centers. And one person I've been watching for years was this gentleman who used to be my role model as well, called John Kane, was with CNN. And I see him graying now, and I say, oh, that's beautiful. I don't know whether I'll be 50.
You get there someday. Let's quickly do the Finder newspaper. Front page of the Finder. Cocoa price, Ghana leads Ivory Coast. Ghana has some $1,720 per ton. That's the price. Ivory Coast is 1,290. So you can look at the difference. President comments Ghana cocoa farmers, says Aiko to all of you. NCA gives approval for Airtel Tigo merger. Free SHS heads to submit full enrollment lists tomorrow. So officially we've come to the end of that exercise. It ended on 31st of September 2017. 470 megawatt car power ship connected to national grid. And on free SHS still, U.S. ambassador commends government.
So tomorrow is going to be when we're going to provide the list is what? We're going to provide the names fully now.
Yeah, I think maybe the
tomorrow is going to be the final.
Heads are going to confirm. My understanding right now, you can't get in. I mean, they are done with everything.
Are you sure?
So that's what I know, per the statement that was issued.
Yeah, I'm just asking because you never know.
Well, do you know of any leftovers?
No, I don't. That's what I'm asking.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, no, but there will still be outstanding cases.
Yeah.
That thing has to end somewhere, somehow.
Yeah, true.
So that's it for the finder.
So we have to go to the Daily Guide, Mama V. And on the front page of the Daily Guide, we have A+ saga. The inside story,
hey,
I have to say.
This is not ending, eh?
Yeah? It's like Uganda or Kenyan speaking, eh? That reminds me of the comedian, that lady, you know. What's her name?
Who's that?
The one who did the DSTV advert.
Oh.
What's her name?
Echo would know.
Yeah. She's a comedian.
That's his role model.
Yeah. That lady, I think she's a Ugandan or Kenyan or one of them.
I think it's Kenyan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasim, I think she's Ugandan.
Told you.
Kasim. Who knows Kasim? Please, if you know Kasim, give me a WhatsApp thumbs up. So we have Daily Guide. And the Daily Guide has on the front page alongside the A+ story, Woyoma, grilling adjourned and Ghana to regain cocoa position. 45 women nabbed at brothels. I mean, brothels, basically. That's the English name for it. And so I wanted to do...
Go ahead.
Center spread. Center spread has the story, Stone Boy ignores police on attack. And it's there. And it says, well, he decided not to report that. Xylophone Media has said it didn't make police report on the alleged knife attacks on Stone Boy's wife by unknown assailants during its artist Ashaman to the World concert over the weekend. I just feel bad because people think that it's the Ashaman guys who went to do that.
Listen, Roland, the other side of it is that there are people who are even doubting that this happened in the first place.
Yeah.
Because in the absence of a
police
report, we haven't seen the cuts. We can't confirm it. He's not spoken to it directly.
Charlie.
So, you know.
It's not bad.
Is it because Shatawale stormed that stage, man? And yesterday, after talking to Becky off air, Charlie, shattered. He shattered the place. Shattered.
And then we have other stories there. The youngest Miss Ghana contestant is always there. Is also the 18-year-old Adelita Kabuki. Amit Tetiga is the youngest of 20 contestants taking part in this ever in the history. And then we also have Kim Kardashian's Paris attacker apparently has sent an apology. And it's there.
Who cares about Kim Kardashian?
Kim Kardashian. I know we have other stories. So please,
let's read some useful messages.
That's all.
Jan Kwame from Brekum, thank you very much. Thank you for the message that you sent. We wish you well. By the way, this one says, I always get worried when the issue of free SHS is raised. Sustainability of the policy is a huge challenge. Currently, students are studying under trees, learning under the sun, a whole lot of issues. Mahama Ganiu Nima. Listen, Mahama, for a while now, for a pretty long time now, students have been studying under trees. It wouldn't take a day to get them out. It has to be systematic, and we have to do it. We have to do it gradually. So,
all right.
Yeah. Here's
basically,
another one from Isaka Garu saying, oh, Roland, you overtook Mamavi this morning. I promoted you this morning to Dr. Roland.
Why? Because of the breastfeeding?
I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know. You've been promoted. To what extent is the office of the senior minister more powerful than that of the vice president? Alhaji Saikin Tampo, is there some kind of contention?
We don't know what you're talking about.
We don't know, but the office of the vice president will always be the office of the vice president.
If you have any allegation to make, please go onto Facebook. I'm sure the police will investigate.
Oh, please.
We'll have another scandal.
Send me a message. I love it, but give me more meat. Maybe you're talking with something. So let me understand
if
what you're
saying. If you have any evidence, please go to
there's
Facebook.
some consultant firm in Accra. I won't mention the name. Located at Nungwa. They duped 21 of us. Our 150 Ghana cedis, you say. We had messages for an interview. Cost 30, after which, so 30 Ghana cedis, after which we were called for a training which cost 150. Up to now, nothing is clear to us. Even if we call them, they refuse to pick up our calls. One of my colleagues who would do a good follow-up on this story is Maxwell Agbagba, so I'm going to forward the message to him, and then we'll see how that goes. Let's do online real quick. Election of MMDCs in 2018 not possible, according to a deputy local government minister, our own Obi Amwa. So the millions of Ghanaians eagerly waiting to elect their MMDCs could be disappointed, so as local government minister.
You mean it's
so
not happening in the first term of the Akufo-Addo-led government?
Well, let's call him when you're doing...
It was a promise.
Let's call him when you're doing the M-Talk. He's watching. Honorable, we'll call you for...
We'll discuss this on the M-Talk.
Yeah. We thought everything was, you know, on course, and that there was going to be some wide consultation starting effectively, and so what happened? Men's Gold not licensed to operate in capital market, according to the Securities and
they operate in the
Exchange
capital market?
Commission. The activities of Men's Gold Ghana Limited has been hit with yet another setback following an announcement by the Securities and Exchange Commission that the company has not been licensed to operate in Ghana. So listen, if you're doing any business with them, it's in your own interest to click on the story and read it in detail to understand the issues that are being raised in the story.
No, but they don't have any license from the Bank of Ghana.
I think that was the first alert from the Bank of Ghana, and then that was the rebuttal was that they were not collecting cash. But I don't know where this is. You've got to read a lot more details to understand. Let's move on quickly, though. We've got to wrap up real quick and make way for sports. Tama Port expansion project, $20 million contract for office workshop facilities signed. Details on myjournline.com. Also on the page, my Mandela Washington Fellowship experience. Okay. Is that Amma sharing her experience?
What's her name?
I'm not sure if I'm seeing right, so
okay,
let's leave the details for now. Controversial Fortis deal exhumed. Iyoko petitioned over collapse, sale of merchant bank. So this issue also rearing its head again. You can dig into the story later on myjournline.com. Even if I sell my children, I can't pay NCA's 1.5 million Ghana cedis fine. Oxy FM is Oxy, owner is saying he stormed the Giba office yesterday. Owner of Nsawem Bay's Oxy FM says he will not be able to pay the hefty penalty the NCA slapped on his radio station, even if he were to sell all his children. Ooh. Okay, Kolebo CEO erred in unilaterally abrogating Unibac contracts, according to Edina Annan, who is a former board chairman of the Kolebo Teaching Hospital. He's faulted the acting CEO of the hospital for not informing the health minister before taking the decision to abrogate that contract. Yesterday, the health minister himself expressed, I don't know. So this, I figure there's no synergy. Something is not working well. And somebody will soon be fired because, you know, the person, I don't know, the person who is your sector minister.
Yeah, since ideally somebody should be fired.
No.
In Ghana, I think that's a statement should have
I'm just saying.
Ghana, nobody gets fired, man.
Did you listen to the health minister?
Yeah, I know. He said
yesterday.
He said that he ordered for.
If I am your boss and I am not updating you and I'm doing things in the absence of a board without your knowledge, I'm simply going against the rules. So if it's as he laid it down, then I see somebody not being confirmed at least.
Yeah. Is the person acting currently?
Yeah, position is acting.
All right.
NCA gives approval for Airtel Tigo.
Very good. Good. That's a good one. Tigo and Airtel.
You want to listen to Timmy or we do a lot more headlines?
Let's do Timmy.
You want to do Timmy?
Timmy.
It's a great song. And that's what we're using, you know, to wrap up this segment.
And
Thank you for all the messages. We're introducing
sports?
Yeah, we're introducing sport. Benedict is just like, when I said, do you want some Timmy? He was like,
what's Timmy?
Yeah, we're not taking your time, Benedict. Just chill. It's Timmy Dakolo. He's a Nigerian. This is a great piece of song in the spirit of Nigeria turning 57. in the spirit of Africa. Enjoy this piece. It's a nice one.